If you want to know things about me from the podcast, I know a lot about snacks and not a lot about facts.
Oh, a lot about snacks, not a lot about facts. I love it. I love it.
Welcome to the Snack Show with Jami Fallon.
We're just a couple gals snacking our way through life and talking about it.
Sipping and laughing and snacking and chatting.
Majors!
Food tastes better with funny friends.
I just laid the snack down is what I'm saying.
Ooh. This is your first time in a podcast studio?
Jamie, why in the HE double pretzel sticks did we start a podcast?
That's a great question that I don't remember the answer to.
Okay, hey snackers, happy Friday. Should we say Friday?
Oh, wow. I was going to say ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Remember that girl that said we're like little middle school girls?
Yep. Well, you're welcome.
We're proving that
You're
is accurate.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. Let's just take a moment to say thank you for everyone that's left a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. It's been really sweet to read through everyone's comments, and everyone is very kind.
They're so kind. It's been so fun.
Mm-hmm. So if you've left a review, we see you. We thank you. And if you haven't left one, if you could ever take maybe like 5 minutes to do that. Not even 5 minutes.
Should we share some of our reviews on like Instagram stories maybe?
Oh, we should.
I think that might be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. So it literally takes 2 minutes and it actually really helps
maybe
shows.
2 minutes. That's a generous.
Maybe.
That's a generous block of time.
Depending how much you need to think about what you want to say.
Yeah. Also, just make sure and shout out Team Jamie. You know,
Team Fallon. Just hate it. It's more letters, but more energy. I don't know. So yeah, head on over there. And we just really appreciate it. It really helps shows to get the word out and get new followers. It also helps us. Like we're just sort of talking into two microphones. We have no idea if everyone hates this or loves this or what they like or what they don't like. It's a good caliber.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You're spurring us on as we continue our journey in snacks.
Yes.
And today, it honestly might be my favorite food on the planet.
That means July is probably your favorite month.
That's true. My half birthday's in July.
Well, there you go. Today is July 8th, and we are taking a break next week. So just so y'all know, if you're like, where's our snack show next week? And you're confused, we're taking a summer break.
We're going to give you a lot of content today, so you can just keep on snacking while we're out.
Exactly.
We're just going to take a little summer break for ourselves.
And on July 18th, you all need to know that you should be celebrating National Ice Cream Day. And so today we are going to prep you with all you need to know with ice cream snacks.
Oh, okay. Wow. We are great at a lot of things and being in sync with our choices, with our words, with our lives. Just not there.
It's more adventurous when we're not. Okay, so happy month ice cream. July is also National Ice Cream Month. So welcome.
It is the best month of the year.
Truly is. Okay, Jimmy Crockett, in one word, tell me your love for the ice cream.
If you were to ask me in the hierarchy of my just love of things, first of all, God, Jesus, life, that's number one. Yeah. Ice cream's number two.
Fair.
Family's number three.
Whoa, okay. Okay, we're not going to tell any of your family members that. Hopefully they're not listening.
And if they are, that's okay. They just need to know where they stand.
Yeah, it's true. It's fair. At least you're being honest.
Fallon, what would you describe as your love of ice cream?
You know, I have grown into it's a bell curve, let's say, an inverted bell curve. When I was a kid, love ice cream, high on the charts. Then, growing up, high school, college, it wasn't my favorite thing, so it kind of dipped down. And now in my more adulthood, I am back to giving you all the ice cream now.
Are you a seasonal ice cream lover or are you an all year rounder?
So I do tend to be more, is it cold-blooded if you're always cold?
Yes.
So in the wintertime, I'm not looking to be any more cold than I already am. So yes, I tend to stick to ice cream to the more warmer months.
Well, as a girl who also drinks iced coffee all year round, I am eating ice cream all year round.
That's a little cray.
There is a coworker that I had that we would often travel for work events, and he always knew that I was going to venture out to find myself an ice cream shop in whatever town we were in, everywhere.
I appreciate that.
And he did not eat ice cream, so he was like, Enjoy your little excursion.
Go forward,
We'll
sweet
see you
snacker.
back. We'll see you back at the event.
Yep, there you go. Okay, well, I can't wait to hear all that you've collected in all those years of ice cream snacking.
Yeah, I wish I could remember all the places and the names, but just know that there's probably one in almost every state that I have had a moment of joy.
Oh, that's so fun. Well, actually, in that case, I do have a list of the 20 best ice cream shops across the USA.
I have.
Do we need to attack that list now?
Maybe. I think let's start with our loves and then we can fill in if there's anything
Okay.
we missed from that list.
Well,
right?
Yes, I love it.
Okay.
Before we even get there,
Okay.
it is time for your history of the snacks. This is my pitch for a jingle for this segment.
The pod historian is gonna give us some info. Go foul!
Oh, I thought you were going to rhyme it with snacks.
Oh, no.
Okay. So, the history of the ice cream. Now, there's a little, not controversy, but, there's a lot of iterations of the development of ice cream throughout the years. But most people have decided it did first develop in China. So, thank you so much. Mongolian Empire are the people that really started it.
Interesting.
Now, when you
Okay.
think ice cream, you're going to actually think more sorbet. So, the introduction of ice cream to the world is really ice, fruit, and juices all combined. To make
Well,
it
I also love a
delicious.
snow cone, so we're just
Right?
right in the same
It
world.
really is a snow cone, let's be
Yes,
honest.
with real fruit.
Yeah. And it was actually originally called cream ice.
I wonder,
Not
okay,
ice
so
cream.
if it's just ice, fruit, and what else did you say?
Juice.
Juice?
Yeah.
I wonder why we started with cream.
Well, we'll get there.
Oh, great.
We will
okay.
get there.
Okay.
But I just want to say about the first century AD is when we're starting to see this iteration of ice cream
First
come about.
century AD. Okay.
Mhm,
Just centuries and then years are hard for me.
I
So I
know,
just
I
needed a minute. Now I'm
Mhm.
processed. Keep going.
Alongside the Mongolian Empire, Roman Emperor Nero, Claudius Caesar would get snow from nearby mountaintops and also add fruit and juice and made his own little sorbet.
Oh, have you ever made snow cream?
I have, yes.
We used to make that in the winters when we'd get like our one snow a year.
Uh-huh. And then moving into our Italian friends, Sicilian Francesco Procopio.
Bless you.
Yeah. He added milk to this concoction.
Oh, so it's Italy that
and
gave us
that's
that
really what
milk.
brought
Got it,
in
got it,
the
got it.
more cream. Gelato is the Italian version of
So
sorbet, which is the French version of the
Yeah. So
of the
Italy is the
ice.
original Got Milk campaign.
exactly. And ice cream, or cream ice as it was first called in the 16th century, was really only available to royals. It wasn't quite a public
Okay, well,
snack.
this is a bougie snack, which makes
I'm
sense why it's
saying.
my favorite.
It was made open to the general public in 1660, so a little later in the 17th century. And then kind of moving to the Americas, in the late 1800s, the soda fountain shops, do you remember those?
Yes.
Those became popular, and it was simply adding ice cream to a soda, aka the float.
I love a good float.
I do love a good float. And then listen to this. If you've always wondered where did the ice cream sundae come from, these soda fountain shops on Sundays would decide, hey, let's just take away the soda part of it and just do the ice cream, and you could do an ice cream sundae. And to differentiate it between the holy day of the week, Sunday, they decided to change the Y to an E.
Sundays are because they serve them on Sunday?
Yes!
Wow, this is some big news
Mhm.
for me.
I think there was some controversy about like you shouldn't have that much sugar on a sundae because it's a sinful thing, all that sugar. So they decided to change the name from Sunday to Sunday.
Wow. Also,
Yeah.
I didn't know that sugar was sinful. I am learning a
Well,
lot.
You sugar monster.
I know.
You need to confess.
I do.
So yeah, that's a little history of the ice cream.
Man, I love that. Love that so much.
I-
I'm grateful to the Italians for a lot of things, but mostly for ice cream.
Same. Now, can I ask you a couple trivia questions?
Sure.
Guess how many gallons of ice cream per person a year someone consumes?
Just an average.
Yes.
In the U.S.?
Let's say the U.S. I don't really know, but sure.
Okay. 7 gallons a year per person.
Jamie, you have underestimated your fellow human race. 23 gallons!
That's 2 gallons a month.
Feels right to me. You know we can do one pint in one sitting, so it adds up.
Yeah, but then I'll do 1 pint, and then it'll be like 3 or 4 weeks before I think about it again.
Well,
wow.
you're the outlier.
This is why our country has a dairy allergy, is because we are over consuming.
It's so true.
23 gallons per person.
23 gallons per person.
I wonder how many
It's
grams
real.
of sugar that
It's
is.
real. Let's not even go there.
Yeah.
That number is, there's like a point something in there because it gets, or there's an E in there because it gets too large. Okay, guess how many flavors in the world of ice cream there are?
Oh. 2,464.
Okay, now you're getting a little too gluttonous over there. It's only 1,000.
Oh.
But that's still, I mean, that's a
I
lot.
just went so far under on the
Yeah.
amount. I just shot for the moon in
It's
flavors.
True. It's true. It's true.
I just wanted us to have our options here on the planet Earth.
Okay, let's take a break from trivia. And I want to hear, Jamie Crockett, what are some of your faves?
Okay, well, I really should have started this episode as saying this is a love story between me, Ben, and Jerry.
Oh, can I be in that friendship?
Sure.
Because I have their website pulled up right now.
We'll call it the Circle of Trust.
I love it.
I actually did research. Shocking, I know.
Look at
but
her
mostly because I thought I have so many ice cream feelings. I need to write them down because I will forget some and then I'll be sad.
Yes.
So I started writing. It was more journaling than researching, if we're being honest.
I love it.
About ice cream, and Ben and Jerry was just first on the top of the list.
Of course they were.
I have 6 that I wrote down that are just like all-time faves.
Okay.
Way more than this.
They're all Ben and Jerry's?
Yes, 6.
Okay.
Oh, I have way more companies to talk about.
Okay, great.
But I have my top 6 favorite of Ben and Jerry's.
Okay, let's hear it.
Fish food.
Okay.
25th anniversary, 35th. I don't know. There's an anniversary now. I just saw it in the store on the
And remind everyone what fish food is.
Okay, so
it's the band.
Well, yeah, it's PHISH, like Fish the band.
A tribute to the band.
And it is chocolate ice cream, marshmallow swirl. There's little chocolate fish pieces, and I think that's it.
Love it.
It's so good.
Of course you would love it because those marshes.
Love a marshmallow. Chunky Monkey.
Okay.
Banana and chocolate. Americone Dream, which is Stephen Colbert's.
Yeah.
And it is a vanilla ice cream with caramel and like a ice cream cone.
Love it.
Pieces in it. Coffee Heath Toffee Crunch. Coffee ice cream Heath bars. That is always a fave. I never can find it. Gimme S'mores.
Of course.
Just s'mores.
It's in the name.
Marshmallows. Really where you had me.
Yeah.
And the Tonight Dough.
Oh, that's on my list.
I love the Tonight Dough.
Tonight Dough is both peanut butter batter and then regular cookie dough batter in a chocolate
and
vanilla
cookie
swirl.
dough ice cream just from anywhere is always a good idea.
Well, do you want to love something else about Ben and Jerry?
Yes.
They are the first inventors of chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
They are?
Yes.
Ugh.
Which is the GOAT in my opinion. It's my number 1 on my list. I love it so much.
Okay, cookie dough and cookies and cream are tied. And just like general ice cream flavors everywhere, top to bottom, store, whatever.
Cookie two-step is your favorite ice cream.
I do love it, yeah.
Because it literally is those two flavors put together.
Yes.
Shout out to Bluebell Cookie Two-Step. If no one has had it, run to your local Kroger or other grocery store because you will find it there and it is seriously the best.
Yes.
It's so creamy. I just love
Cookie
it so much.
Two-Step is like the marriage of our friendship.
It really is. Okay, that's all your Ben and Jerry's
Those
faves?
are just my top 6 Ben and Jerry faves.
Wow.
There's so many more, and I love trying when they have new seasonal ones. I love their cores.
Oh, yeah, the cores are fun. Those
Where
are like
there's, like,
syrup on the inside.
Or like a hot fudge or something in the middle, and then the ice cream's all around it.
Oh, love it so much.
More is more for me with ice cream.
It's true. Now, our friends over at Ben and Jerry's have a whole page dedicated to ice cream facts that are useless to know. Would you like to hear some of
I
them?
would love to.
So the ice cream cone was invented at the you'll love this, at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, when the ice cream man partnered with his neighbor who was a waffle maker. And they thought it'd be easier to just carry around your ice cream in a cone.
You thought the World Fair just brought us the arch and the Space Needle, but really what should be most focused on is the ice cream cone.
I know. Okay, we need to quit our jobs. And we need to go get hired at Ben & Jerry's because every day each employee gets to take home 3 pints of ice cream.
I would love that, and also I would hate that for my body and how much working out I would need to
I know, but
do.
you could like pass it off to your
That's
friends.
true. That's
I'm
true.
telling you, we need to get a new job.
Okay.
Okay, you are going to love this as well. This feels like very Jamie centric. New Zealand consumes more ice cream per capita than any other country.
It is fate. That is where I need to
Right?
live. I've said it for years that I need to move to New Zealand, and this just tipped me right over the edge.
Guess how many gallons of whole milk it takes to make 1 gallon of ice cream?
7.
Close. 3.
Oh. Here's what, if you want to know things about me from the podcast, I know a lot about snacks and not a lot about facts.
Oh, a lot about snacks, not a lot about facts. I love it. I love it. Ooh, okay. Listen to this. Now, remember sometimes when you eat ice cream and your head gets a little headache and you're like, brain freeze. Do you know why that happens?
It has to do with the roof of your mouth. I know that. Because if you put your tongue to the roof of the mouth, it warms it back up. But that's what gets cold. And so if you put your tongue to the roof of your mouth, your headache will go faster.
Yes.
Also, one of my questions for Heaven is why does everyone's cold headache affect them differently?
What do you mean?
Mine is my right temple is what hurts. My mom, her throat closes up. Other people where it's like different parts of their head. I just want to know if...
It must be how their blood vessels are intertwined and shaped into their body.
Where's yours? Like when you get a cold headache, where does it hurt?
In the front lobal.
That's so crazy. Mine is literally just my right temple.
Oh, that's
right
so
here.
weird. So yeah, the blood vessels, when they get too cold on the roof of your mouth, sends triggers up to your brain and your brain tenses up. And so it's trapping blood in your brain. So it's the pressure of the blood in your brain that's being trapped. So I guess the blood is just being trapped in your little right side there.
Yeah.
Okay,
so if you ever see me touching my right temple, it means I have had too much cold things.
She's not thinking about anything.
Ice cream doesn't do it as much
pain.
as like a Coke Icy or something like frozen like that does.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, you can think those blood vessels.
Put that tongue to the roof of your mouth, people, and then ice cream on.
Speaking of ice cream, let's ice cream on to our next faves. Are you ready for mine?
Yes.
Now, I want you to take...
Are we doing Ben and Jerry faves or are we moving on somewhere else?
I just made a list of overall flavors.
Oh, okay. I just categorized mine by company.
I want to hear your next one.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back to when we were about 4 years old. Blue Moon ice cream.
Never heard of her.
What?
Never heard of it. Not even a little.
It literally is bright blue ice cream. It would always stay in my mouth, and it's a cotton candy flavor, and it was always my favorite.
Does it exist anymore? Because I would love to try it.
Yes. You know, I've asked some people about it, and it feels like 50-50. 50% of people know exactly what it is, and the rest are like, wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Just like you did. But you have to try it. I'm going to try to find the
local
Blue Moon ice cream.
I would love to try it because it's never
existed. It's a very kid-friendly flavor.
I mean, cotton candy is kind of that way in general.
So anyone out there, if you've had Blue Moon, give a shout out to #Team Fallon. Okay, your turn, Jamie.
Okay, can we talk about the national goat of ice cream, Baskin Robbins?
Sure.
Pralines and cream ice cream.
You lost my pralines, but keep talking.
Oh my gosh, pralines and cream ice cream is a jam, and now they've started making it in pints that you can buy in stores. So I don't even have to go into a Ben and Jerry's.
Wow.
But man, Ben and Jerry's is like where you would go and you could pick. It was just there were so many flavor options.
Yeah.
Also,
you mean Baskin Robbins?
Sorry, what did I say?
You just said Ben and Jerry's. You got Ben and Jerry's on the brain.
I do. Baskin Robbins. 2 names. It's when there's 2 names. It's hard. Jami
31
Fallon,
flavors.
Ben and Jerry's, Baskin Robbins.
I know.
Also the Banana Royale from Baskin Robbins.
Yes.
It's a banana split, but they cut up the banana, so it's in a cup, so it's just easier to digest. But a Banana Royale, pralines and cream ice cream, hot fudge, nuts, cherry.
Put it in her mouth.
Resistance.
I love it.
Also, I'd love to know who created the banana split, because who thought a banana and ice cream would go good together, because God bless them and their contribution to our society.
You know what? I've never had a banana split.
What? We're going to go to Baskin Robbins and get a Banana Royale.
Okay.
You can pick whatever flavor of ice cream you put on top of it, and we will have a taste test.
Okay, great. Love it so much. Okay, I'm going to move to a different brand. Are we ready?
Yes.
Jenny's ice cream.
Oh, I have 3 listed on my list.
Okay, perfect. So some of my favorites. Brambleberry Crisp.
Always and forever. Always.
That fruit and the vanilla ice cream with the little crumblies of granola or whatever it is. So good.
It's graham cracker, I think, because it's
pie. Is it graham cracker?
Isn't it like a pie crust?
I don't know.
Because it's like a pie. I think it's like a pie.
Okay. And then what I like to pair with it is my other super favorite from Jenny's, salted caramel.
Oh, yeah?
So good. This is how I do it. Waffle cone, Brambleberry crisp on the bottom, salted caramel on top.
I like to partner it with the brown butter almond brittle.
Ooh.
But I also really love their banana cream pudding.
Ooh, I haven't had that one.
I think it might be a seasonal.
Okay.
But I love a banana cream pie, so banana cream pudding.
You are
ice
a
cream.
banana girl.
I am pro potassium. Also, have you had the sorbet at Jenny's? Frosé?
Yes, and the Riesling sorbet.
Oh, I haven't had that one. I've only had frosé.
It's very good.
It's very, very,
so
very
all
good.
our friends that need to do a little less dairy, there are some options at Jenny's for you.
There are.
Mm-hmm. Can I just go, let's revert back to Ben and Jerry's for a minute. Their dairy-free options are excellent.
They are. They taste amazing.
Their dairy-free half-baked is one of my favorites. And I don't, I should probably go lighter on the dairy, but I don't need to. But I choose the dairy-free because it's just that good.
Always and forever, Ben.
Always and forever.
And Jerry.
Did you have another Jenny's? Sorry, back to we're just flopping around the ice cream universe.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear some more of your favorites.
Okay, so if we're gonna stay on this non-dairy train, the brand So,
yes,
which is
stands for.
I don't know. When I first heard of it, it was mostly soy instead of dairy. It's non-dairy. It's a non-dairy company. But now they've got oat milk and cashew milk and all kinds. But they have, I think it's a cashew milk one. I can't remember which non-dairy it is, but it's the snickerdoodle flavor.
So delicious.
Oh, so delicious.
Uh-huh.
The snickerdoodle non-dairy ice cream is so good.
You know I love a snickerdoodle cookie, so please let me have the ice cream version.
Great. Let's try it.
What else of So do you love? They have ice cream sandwiches.
They do?
Which, I'm jumping ahead. I have a whole segment where I want to talk about ice cream adjacent snacks.
Okay.
Should we just jump into that now?
No, let's keep going because I've got more ice cream. I also
Okay.
have some ice cream adjacent thoughts.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Keep going with your ice cream.
Okay. This is a shout out to the Pacific Northwesters listening. Tillamook is a dairy in Oregon.
Okay.
They are kind of out by the coast and they make all dairy products. But as kids, when we would go camping or stay at the beach in Oregon, we would always stop at the Tillamook factory.
Okay.
It was always very fun to try squeaky cheese.
Oh, yes. Cheese curds.
At this place. Mm-hmm. But anyways, they have an ice cream line as well. And now they're in stores. So you can buy Tillamook cheese. You can buy Tillamook, I think, sour cream, but they have ice cream.
Okay.
And so they're in Oregon. The berry that is grown in Oregon is Marionberry. I think I've talked about this on the podcast.
About Marionberry. Yeah.
It's like a raspberry and a blackberry mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a Marionberry pie ice cream. So it is kind of like our Brambleberry Crisp because Brambleberries, I think, are grown in Ohio, which is where Jenny's is from.
Love it.
So it's the regional berry.
Yeah. And
it is, vanilla ice cream, Marionberry, and then a crust, whatever is that. And it is delicious. So if you see Tillamook, you need to try it, whatever it is.
Okay,
because it is so good.
You have me.
Also, Salt and Straw. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
It's kind of like a Jenny's.
Okay.
It's it's more unique kind of flavor palettes, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They have one that is called Pancake Bacon and Eggs.
Yum. Okay, done.
Other fancy brands, Van Leeuwen.
They have all the funky ones, right?
Yes, they have mac and cheese. They have pizza flavored ice cream. They have an Earl Grey tea. And then they have
we
one
need to do a live of taste testing.
They also have a royal wedding cake that I think came out around when, I could be wrong on this fact, when Harry and Meghan got married.
Done.
I just love these smaller boutique ice cream shops.
Did you see that they also have a Grey Poupon flavor?
I did not see that.
That is real.
I don't know how I feel, but we will try it.
Yes,
I will always try. I will always
try.
Also, back to the Pacific Northwest.
Mm-hmm.
Their fancier ice cream boutique is called Molly Moon's.
Okay.
And that was sort of my first segue into not just a Baskin Robbins, a store, or whatever.
Yes.
And they have a honey lavender ice cream that is so good.
Love.
So those are some of my favorite. But I have more ice cream to talk about. But
of course, we always do. This is a great segue to go back to this article by our friends over at Brit & Co.
Great.
This is an article they just did in February of this year, and these are the 20 best ice cream shops across the USA, in their opinion. So I'm going to fly through these real quick. Sweet Republic, which is an ice cream shop in Arizona. We both love Arizona. So if you have any friends or family out there, tell them to go over to Sweet Republic. That feels
like a state that needs ice cream all year long, too, with their weather.
Mm-hmm, it's true. By-Right Creamery. By-Right? San Francisco Creamery based.
By-Right is
I know we're confused here because it's a convenience store.
Oh,
here
okay,
in
that's
Nashville.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, but different. Big Gay Ice Cream in NYC.
Okay,
should be a good one. Kelly Country Creamery in Wisconsin, of course. Salt and Straw, here it is in Portland.
Yep.
Love it so much. Moomers, if you're in Traverse City, Michigan, which is north of where I'm from, you should try out Moomers. Creole Creamery, we have that over for our friends in the New Orleans Creamery area. Murano Gelato, looks like it's from the small town of Hanover. Okay,
Cute.
New Hampshire. Okay, Rainbow Cone. Have you heard of her?
No.
Me neither, but she's a good one. Jenny's Splendid Ice Cream, of course, is on this list. You're going to love number 11, Ted Drew's.
Oh, I have some thoughts on custard, but that's a different thing.
We'll wait. Yeah. Grater's Ice Cream, of course, we all know from the Midwest, Ohio. Thank you so much. Chinatown Ice Cream Factory in NYC, Penn State Berkey Creamery, Ample Hills Creamery, Jersey Junction. Just shout outs to all these. Dolcezza, which translates to sweetness.
Great.
Pump House Creamery in Minneapolis. Amy's Ice Cream for all our Texans. Amy's Ice Cream. And then last but not least, Love's Ice Cream.
Okay.
Where is this one? I don't know about Love's Ice Cream. So there you go.
Okay, well, you said Ted Drew's. Let's just pop right back into custard for a second.
Let's hear it.
It is ice cream adjacent.
Okay.
I couldn't quite tell you the difference.
I can't really either.
It's a little creamier. It melts a little faster, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. But isn't custard a little thicker?
Yes.
So I feel like it would melt slower.
Can't know.
Okay.
I'm not a scientist. I am a taste tester.
My fingers type so fast that I'm going to give you the answer.
Okay.
Custard must contain 1.4% pasteurized egg yolk.
Okay.
That's the major difference between the two.
Egg yolk. Okay, so shout out to Ted Drew's in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Tried 4 different flavors when I was there last month. Also, Andy's custard.
Okay.
Because that is the only one we have close to us in Middle Tennessee.
And it is so good.
So good.
That pretzel concrete is my favorite.
My favorite concrete is the Boot Daddy. The Boot Daddy is, if you get it in its original form, it's Oreo, hot fudge. I feel like I'm missing one thing. I usually substitute the hot fudge for, no, maybe it's hot fudge caramel and Oreo, and I substitute the caramel for marshmallow fluff because
yum.
Once a marshmallow girl, always a marshmallow girl.
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Andy.
Shout out to custard.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I would be remiss if we didn't talk about milkshakes.
Okay.
It's an ice cream, but it's not just eating ice cream.
It's true. Well, okay, let me just hear, in your opinion, who's the GOAT of milkshakes?
Depends what you're looking for in a milkshake.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Well, but if you're looking for like a fancy flavored ones, whatever. But usually I just get a milkshake from like a fast food place.
Okay.
But honestly, my favorite is the strawberry milkshake from In-N-Out Burger.
Okay. And my favorite is Shake Shack, their cookies and cream.
Shake Shack's custard. Did you know that?
So it's a custard milkshake?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You learn something new every day.
We're here.
That's why it's so creamy, because my friend Lindsay Bales, she's the one that I always go to Shake Shack with. She always asks if I'm going to get the creamiest creamy cookies and cream milkshake, because I always tell her it's so creamy, and that's why it's the egg yolk.
It's that egg yolk giving you that creamy texture in that milkshake.
Go run to your local Shake Shack.
I did have a Shake Shack shake in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
This is weird, I know. Mm-hmm. But it was cherry blossom flavored, and it was delicious.
They are known for their cherry blossoms.
I know.
What does a cherry blossom taste like?
It just more tasted like cherry flavored, like a Cherry Garcia from Ben & Jerry's or something like that.
Yes.
There wasn't much. There was more cherry, less blossom.
Yep, I hear you. Okay, before we move to our favorite segment of the week, I want to hear your ice cream adjacent snacks.
Well, it was milkshakes and custard.
Okay.
But what I would like to ask you first quickly is, let's say we hear a weird Christmas song played over the speaker of a van down the street.
Okay.
It's an ice cream truck.
Got it.
I just think it's funny. More often than not, they're playing a nursery rhyme or a Christmas song.
Well, you know why? Because the original ice cream truck song is a racist song.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yes.
But Christmas in July is always a weird move. Anywho, ice cream truck pulls up. You have got $1 in cash. Mm-hmm. What are you getting at the ice cream truck?
No hesitation. You give me that Choco Taco so fast.
Okay.
I am obsessed with Choco Tacos.
Love that.
And you won't be surprised by this. I have a whole strategic
process and how you
I eat it.
But if you're outside and it's melting, is this process going to...
Yes, because this is what you do. First, you take the Choco Taco in your right hand, like so. I'm sorry, people, you can't see me, but it's just held in my right hand, just like a taco.
Just hold any taco.
Yes. You're going to first take off all the chocolate from the top. So you're just going to like nibble around it, kind of like corn on the cob, take off all the chocolate. This is kind of weird, but next is you're going to take your tongue and you're going to lick out all of the ice cream.
So all you have left is your shell.
So at the very end, all I have left is the waffle cone shell, and then you eat that all in one.
And for that, I am out.
It's not great to watch, but the process eating it is stupendous.
But I would counter that the people who created Choco Taco created it because they want you to have all of those pieces together.
That's fair.
Do you also separate all of your food on your plate? Like if your veggies touching your meat, you're
I don't care if they touch.
You eat your food in like broke down ways that
it's weird.
That mixing foods together feels like that's some sort of...
When someone gives me something that's put together, I break it apart. When someone gives me a plate of food with separated food, I eat it together. It's weird. I don't know why I'm made that way.
Can't understand her.
Also, I appreciate that a while ago when I said dupendous is a word that you didn't pause about it, so thank you so much. Okay, some other highlights of ice cream related snacks.
Did you ask me what I would get at an ice cream truck?
I already knew. That's why I didn't have to ask.
You did? What would I get at an ice cream truck?
You would definitely get that chocolate-covered vanilla classic bar.
Nope, not even close.
Okay, well,
our
I took a shot in the dark.
Has really...
Is it coconut something?
No.
Okay, let me try one more time.
Okay.
Is it a lemon-flavored sorbet popsicle?
Nope.
Okay. If you say the SpongeBob with the gumball eyeballs.
No, but the girl down the street always got that, and she would always get the gumball ice cream at the soda shop by our house as well. And I'd be like, those are so hard, and you're spitting gumballs into a thing to eat later. Yeah, I don't understand.
I know. Okay, give it to us.
No, the strawberry shortcake.
Yes, that is such a good one.
Or if I'm feeling a little crazy, a drumstick.
Yep, the drumstick, yes.
But that strawberry shortcake, it's the only time I eat it.
It's so good.
They sell them in the store. I never buy it, but at an ice cream truck, have to have it.
It's almost like strawberry flavored Rice Krispies on the outside.
Yes.
It's so good.
It's so good. But obviously I love strawberry because I just gave a shout out to In-N-Out. So
strawberry shortcake. Love it. Okay, anything else from snack adjacent things on your list?
Keep going.
I just had one more.
Tell me.
And this might be the GOAT. Ice cream sandwich. Just a classic ice cream sandwich. So good.
I love it even more when it's 2 cookies.
I disagree, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh, man. 2 cookies with ice cream in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Trader Joe's has an excellent.
That's the one I'm thinking of. And in the middle, that you can get coffee ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's
it
true.
is so good. One more thing I do think when we're back in the grocery store. Okay. This is a little ice cream adjacent, so this is a great way to end.
Okay.
Push Pops.
Oh, of course.
As a kid.
The Flintstones.
Yes.
Creamsicle Push Pops.
I think that's more a sorbet than an ice cream.
You might be right. But so good.
But so good. I just want to make sure that all us elder millennials are giving homage to the Flintstones as we should.
Do you think those are still available?
I haven't seen them.
Really? Well.
If any listeners has found him, send them to us and tell us where we can buy them.
Please. Wow. Okay, it's time for some ice cream.
We flew through a lot of content.
Thank you for sticking with us, folks. But we could not end an episode without asking one another, what's your
snack of the week?
Okay, Jamie.
Okay. I think we've talked about this in a pod before, but not in snack of the week.
Okay.
And I just want to stay on the ice cream trend.
Okay.
My snack of the week is at Chick-fil-A. There is an ice dream, and they offer it with lemonade.
Okay.
If you know, you know. You can ask for it mixed with any soda that they have on their menu.
Okay, break this down for me. You said ice dream.
So ice dream is like where it's their ice cream, their vanilla ice cream, and then lemonade, but it's blended together, so it's not a float.
Okay.
So it's like lemonade flavored ice cream.
Okay.
I got it mixed with a Coke. So it's like a Coke Icy and a milkshake are married together in your mouth. And it is wonderful.
And you can do this with any soda.
You could do it with Dr. Pepper. You could do it with Sprite. You could do it with Diet Coke. And it's not on the menu.
Okay.
But I started following a girl on TikTok who used to work at Chick-fil-A, and she's given all the secrets.
Thank you, girl from TikTok.
Ice Dream at Chick-fil-A is my snack of the week.
Let's go get it. Okay, that's an excellent one. My snack of the week. It is not ice cream centric, but that's okay.
That's okay.
We're going to our friends over at Buc-ee's for the snack of the week.
Okay.
They are the Strawberry Power Sour Belts.
Had them.
They are so good. They're very thin candies. They're probably a foot long.
Yeah.
Would you say? And they're very thin.
It's like a spicy fruit by the foot.
Kind of like a spicy fruit by the foot. Exactly. And it's just enough sour to give you a little like, but not too much where it's overwhelming and hurting. You know, sometimes it's so sour it like hurts your jugular a little bit. These are just the perfect ones. And they come in a couple different flavors.
I was like, I've had the rainbow
There's rainbow, which I actually don't know what that flavor is. I don't know if it's like a mix of all of them. That was my first introduction to these sour belts, and then I tried the strawberry ones, and those are my new favorite.
I think the rainbow ones we got in our Buc-ee's spread from my friend.
I think you're absolutely right. So yes, that is my snack of the week.
Man, love a good Buc-ee's spread.
Well, happy July. We'll be seeing you again on July 18th for National Ice Cream Day.
We will.
Again, as a reminder, we will not be here next week. So use the time to catch up to any old episodes you haven't listened to.
Yeah, or maybe re-listen to this one because we flew through so
There's
many.
A lot of notes.
Also, as you're buying ice cream, please tag us on Instagram so that we know what else we need to be trying.
Yes.
Because I would like to make it a goal of mine that I've tried every ice cream ever.
All 1,000 flavors.
All of them.
Okay, great. Well, we'll be eating a lot of ice cream.
I'll eat more ice cream before then.